do you put your pressure on yourself to play? Because you must sometimes think, "Fuck, I want to play what I want," or then there's other times, "Oh, I gotta."
Well, this is what I'm referring to right now. Is I
Playing what you want.
realistically are playing more or less what I would be programming, providing I wasn't given any emphasis to make people dance.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, that's what it's. We're trying to sell drinks. Help people have a good time.
Yeah.
Stick around, enjoy it. Music is the connector for all of that. So if you can wear people out on the dance floor to a point where, and I used to call it the planet anyway, the art of the bar dance floor rotation, which suggests that every 15 to 20 minutes or so, you can alter the genre or the style up so that those people that are dancing, having a great time will have a chance to take a break, go to the bar, get a drink, make room for those that like the other style of music that you've just swapping into. And that's the way you sort of flow. So it's every 3 or 4 songs, change the style up ever so slightly, so it's a little more vocal or less vocal if JP's in the house. Get that instrumental shit cranking. Yeah. That makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah, it totally makes sense. So if we talk about the Ark, do you remember Kirsty Wicker?
Yes, absolutely, yeah. Dear friend.
Well, you want to hear my Ark story? So let's say I was young, maybe not 18.
As a few of us were.
Yeah. And I looked about 12, right? So I kind of looked like COVID, like really young. And I was sitting there going, okay, well, we're not getting anywhere. And I was really good friends with her brother. And we rock up to the Ark and she would like obviously sneak us in, go in. She'd say, just stay up here. Don't fucking move around. Like,
Stay right
there. And that's when
She wasn't a bossy person at all, was she, really?
But, then I felt like a rebel. I'm going to the bar, get a drink. I was like, and it's even interesting enough to go that I was there for the music. I was actually dancing all night. And, you would have some drinks and whatnot, but that was my real, I think I've heard some big names there. You could name them. I probably can't remember.
From the Ark of
I don't think Carl Cox has been.
Carl Cox was the first, Jan 7, 93.
See, I was definitely heard him play there, and that was like, whoa, this is amazing.
We actually had to go and collect him in those days because I'd do some artist liaison driving, which I've got a funny story for you that involves Mick Jagger and that in a minute, which we'll do, which I think we should do. But yeah, Jeff would be like, oh shit, the DJ's here, whether it be Lenny D or whoever's like, oh shit, it was an afterthought back in those days. It's not like these days. There's a whole squad of dudes that are
looking after them.
The artist liaison posse, where there's a group of them at the hotel and there's at the airport and all this. No, man, in these days, you go get Carl Cox in your Chrysler Galant. Right? You go get him in your car, and the thing is, the driver's door didn't even open in this car, so you'd have to like hop in and just slip across the park breaks up. I was, and then Carl, he's not a small dude.
No, he's not a small dude.
In the front of the car, it's like, where do I stick my records? It's like, man, back seat, whatever. I wasn't actually driving my car at the time, but a friend of mine was, and he just said, mate, it was the most ridiculous thing, getting Carl to be picked up in this 1973 Chrysler Galant, which actually looked like the wheels were going to fall off.
Because if you look at it, and initially, they were all started the underground movement.
Yes.
And Carl Cox is, you talk about it now, most people you would think have heard of him because he's been amazing.
The 3-deck legend, that was the thing.
Yeah.
No one else was really pioneering that.
And then,
that level of technical ability.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
And to see him play, he is very good with the crowd.
Oh, man.
And he adapts to situations amazing. Like I've said so many.
How many times have you seen him, JP?
Yeah. At least 10.
You'd see. So there's not many people of our ilk that could say that they've seen him any less than that.
Yeah.
If you're into electronic music. He's been here that many times. You'd be crazy not to go.
Correct. And I'm now, if I see it now, I'm like, yep.
Yeah, we're in.
Yeah, correct.
Sign me up.
And I see that he has so many different styles that he can play. He can be, Ibiza on a beach, or he can
very
be
versatile.
At 3 a.m. So I probably don't do that anymore, but a very versatile DJ.
Yeah.
When you're talking about crazy DJs, for me, he's the one that sort of went, oh, okay. And then from there, I went into, Joey Beltram, which he was one of the first raves I saw, Adelaide Grand Prix, I think it was.
Yeah, that was at the warehouse,
That was my first rave. And I remember going, I went by myself because none of my mates wanted, they were like, I'm not going.
Weren't into it?
They weren't into it. And I went there, ended up meeting heaps of people as you usually do. And in the end, Yeah, I caught a cab home with no money, and I had to say to the cab guy, went through McDonald's, got a water. You could get free cups of water because I fucking had nothing. Right? And then I said, "Oh, dude, I promise I'm coming out, but I've got to go inside and get some money because I had no money on me." So that's when I heard Joey Beltram, and I was like, "Damn, that is insane." And he really put it together with the minimal tech. That's probably my real minimal techno sort of stuff that I really enjoy that style. And to watch him mix there was really, okay, that's the style I sort of like. And that sort of style changed the way that I started to buy vinyl. So a lot of my vinyls.
New York techno DJ versus a UK rave
DJ. Totally different.
Totally different.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
The only
totally.
thing that's similar is that they were both playing vinyl and standing on a stage. But other than that, couldn't be two different animals.
And to listen to the music that they both produce at any point in time, I can get into pretty much any music except for vocals.